What's up guys, Matt here, and today I'm doing a review of the KAMERAR SD-1 Mark II slider. This is a super budget friendly slider that can help you in a lot of ways, so let's get right into it. The SD-1 Mark II comes in at 23 inches long, which is a happy medium as far as sliders go. It's kind of the perfect length for your slider, not too long and not too short. The main features of this slider are the 4 nylon wheels and the screws on it, which allow you to keep it in a static position or allow you to roll it if you please. And it works really well. You'd think it'd be kind of gimmicky, but they did a really good job here. Everything is high quality and it really feels like it's built well. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart on you. On here in the bottom you can see that there's a screw on the bottom, so you can twist that and it'll allow you to adjust the direction of the axle, which allows you to get a kind of a circular motion or twisting. You can get really creative with this and move it however you please. But if you're outside, it'll be too bumpy, so you kind of forget about it. You got to be on a smooth surface for those wheels to perform really well. Now, the main headpiece of this was built of, I think, aluminum, but it's really solid and really smooth. Doesn't have a bunch of jitter or give on it. So you don't use too heavy of a camera though. I use a micro four thirds on it, so it works really well with micro four thirds. So if you have a heavy camera, I can't tell you how it's going to perform, but for the most part it's really smooth on that rail system. On the bottom you'll get a few mounting options. You can see you can mount it in the middle, which is mainly what I do. There's a couple screw sizes. And then you can mount 2 tripods to it as well if you wanted to on the side. And there's actually an adapter on the top here, so you can give you even more mounting options. I usually keep this adapter on there because most tripod heads, that's what you use, is that bigger version. I use the Joby Gorilla Pod head. You can buy this separate, but I think a ball head works best just because you can adjust the angle and position of your camera really easily on the fly versus a fluid head, which doesn't give you as many options, but you can use that as well. Now here's a few slider shots that I kind of did to test this out. I haven't used it a ton. I've used it on real estate shoots and it works well. But you have to practice with it and get good at moving it smoothly on the rail. Since there's no electronics moving it at the same speed, you got to really practice with it and get good at it. You can also attach a string to it and pull it that way, but I find sometimes it's easier just to use your hands and kind of go to smooth motion as best you can. I think it allows for some really cinematic cool shots and just widens up your shot option when you're on a shoot. Now here's me using the wheels on a countertop, so it's really smooth, and this is where it really works, is when you're in a smooth countertop. If you're outside, you're going to be hitting bumps and it's going to look kind of cheesy, so as long as you're on a really smooth surface, you can get this shot working, and I think it looks fantastic. Now here you can see I'm mounting it on a tripod head. This is a Manfrotto 290X. I have a review of this tripod and it holds it really well. Just kind of make sure you have a basic high-end tripod and you should be able to mount it fine. Nice and sturdy on there. This here doesn't wobble or give too much on the tripod. You can get creative with your shots and kind of move the camera around. I've never actually used this shot. I'm just kind of showing an example with the ball head of what you can do with the ball head and get creative with all that. There's where you tie your screw around on the head, and there's a little wheel at the end so you can put the string or whatever you use in there. The one con of this tripod is that you bump into the edges, as you can see here. It's kind of annoying when you're going and you don't see it. It's an abrupt bump, but it's not a huge con. It's just kind of a user error kind of thing. Overall though, it's really well built, and I think this is a great budget slider. So you can go grab one and I think you'll be really happy with it. So overall, as you can see, the SD-1 is a really cool slider and great if you're on a budget. Coming in around $120 at the current time of recording this, It's really budget friendly for all the filmmakers out there that want that slider effect but don't want to drop a ton of cash on the electronic ones. If you picked one up yourself, let me know how you're liking it in the comments below. I'll also answer any questions you may have about it. And also, if you want to pick one up, you can click my link below, my Amazon affiliate link. It really helps out by supporting me through those links. And if you found this video helpful, you can hit the like button and subscribe. That would really be helpful on my end. And I'll see you guys in the next one.